Greetings and welcome. My name is Luz Cañas, and I am a teaching artist in Capoeira, Angola, which is an Afro-Brazilian martial art with origins in Central Africa, and rhythm and breath, which is Kundalini-based yoga with origins in ancient Egypt. So we begin our session with the Adi mantra Ong, O-N-G, Namo, Guru Dev Namo, and it is chanted on 2 breaths. So we say the first half, Ong Namo, and then when we're out of air, we sip in air through a round mouth, like we're sipping through a straw, like so, and then you say the other half, which is Guru Dev Namo, which means that I bow to the divine teacher within, and another translation is I bow to the divine wisdom within. All that to say, instead of seeking happiness outside of ourselves in objects or people, we can find contentment within ourselves when we quiet our mind and we connect with our inner divinity. So we are going to begin by rubbing our hands together. If you remember, there's meridians of energy in our hands and the soles of our feet, which is why we practice yoga barefoot, if you can, of course. And I'm going to chant the Adi mantra 3 times. If you are willing and accustomed to how we tune in, you may join me in the beginning. If not, you could chime in on the 2nd and the 3rd time. Or if you feel awkward chanting, which is completely normal, it's in a different language and it's a different practice, that's fine. You could just close your eyes and have your hands in prayer pose, which is this position, and just listen. So I'm going to inhale and begin. Inhale and hold on to the breath. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me do that again. And inhale and hold on to the breath for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. And slowly open your eyes. So the next part of our class is the warm-up. So if you remember our favorite childhood song, Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes, or maybe it's not even your favorite, and that's okay. But at least we can refer to that song to remind us to stretch the essential parts of our body so that we don't get injured, or that we can ease into our yoga practice. And we are going to start with our head. So drop your chin into your chest, take your head back and around, gently stretching your neck. Inhale and exhale. Releasing any tension that you might be holding in your neck. Inhale and exhale. You might hear and feel little crackling and popping, and that's normal. We carry a lot of tension in our neck and our shoulders. 2 more times in this direction, and then we're going to reverse it. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Now reverse, opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. And bring your head back to center, lifting your shoulders up. Inhale and exhale. Drop them down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, drop up, down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. Last one. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. Now one shoulder up, the other down. Inhale, exhale, other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, both shoulders up. Inhale, and exhale, both shoulders down. Next are our knees. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my body. Outside circles with your knees. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake your knees. Wiggle your legs out and in. Let's do our feet. So circles. Outside circles first. Make sure you point all the way down to your toes. And reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flexing and pointing your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Let's put the bottoms of our feet together. Butterfly sitting. We're going to round over. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, round over, stretching your hips. Long, deep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly come up. We are going to stretch one leg. So it looks like a 4. The sole of your foot is on the inside of your thigh. Remember, we're going to take our index and our middle finger, and we are going to try to reach for our big toe, wrapping our fingers around our big toe and pressing on our thumbnail. Inhale, exhale, reaching over, relaxing your head. And to make sure that it's relaxed, your neck, shake your head no, nod your head yes. And get a good stretch on the back of your leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly come up. Now the other leg, stretch your leg. Bend your opposite leg so the sole of your foot is on the inside of your thigh, so it looks like a 4. Your foot is flexed, and you're going to take your index finger and your middle finger, and you're going to reach for your big toe. If you can't reach your toe, that's fine. Or if you're sitting in a chair, that's also fine. You could do one leg at a time. You could reach for your knee or your shin. Do what you can. Inhale and keep that leg straight. I know it can be painful. A lot of us are inflexible, and that's fine. Do what you can. Relax over. Long, deep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly come up. Good. Now we are going to stretch both legs. Same thing. We're going to reach for our toes using our middle finger and our index. Lifting your arms above your head. Reaching for your toes, and if you can't reach your toes, your knees or your shins will do. Inhale, exhale, round over. Pressing your thumbnail, relaxing your head and your neck. Long, deep breathing. Feeling the stretch in your back and the backs of your legs. Make sure that your neck is relaxed. Shake your head no, nod your head yes. Long, deep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly come up. Very good. So now we are going to review the chakra system, which lies along the spine. And if you remember, chakras are energy vortices, which is the plural of vortex. And if you remember, a vortex is where energy converges, and converge means to come together. And a chakra is similar to a pinwheel. So if you imagine invisible pinwheels of energy lying along your spine, each one representing a different emotion, a different element, and they begin at the bottom, if you remember, is the root chakra, and the color associated with it is red. The next one is the sacral chakra, which is located in your pelvis. The third one that we are learning today is the navel chakra, and the color associated with it is yellow. And they also call it the spirit of the warrior because the quality associated with the third chakra is determination and will. So yes, we are going to do that today. And if you remember, we want to have chakras with no blockages in them. So we are going to do an asana, which is an exercise, and it's going to help activate and remove any blockages that we might have in our chakra that keeps us from being determined and reaching our goals. So we are going to learn breath of fire, which is a pranayama, which is breath work. And it's called breath of fire because it heats your body up and it helps raises your Kundalini energy. So if you remember, Kundalini is creative energy that lies at the base of the spine. So if you think of the spine and the chakra system like a thermometer, if you've ever been to the doctor and you know how they put the thermometer sometimes underneath your tongue, and it has a little red little dot at the bottom, and if you have a fever, it usually goes up the thermometer. Kundalini is very similar to that. So we do breath of fire to warm up our body and help raise our energy and our body heat so that the blockages in our chakra system can be removed. So this breath work is opposite of what you might do naturally. We usually tend to inhale and hold onto our breath, especially when we're stressed out. If you notice, when you're stressed, we usually, hold our breath and our shoulders rise, and that's what causes tension. So we are going to inhale and we are going to stick out our stomach, and then we're going to exhale and then we're going to suck it in. So to help you, sometimes it helps to look at your tummy so that you can make sure that it's doing what you ask it to do. Sometimes whatever is in our brain doesn't always respond in our body, and that's okay. So just looking at your tummy and watching it go out and in, just practice a little bit, sticking your stomach out and sucking it in, out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in, just to get a hang of controlling your abdominal muscles, which are your stomach muscles. So now we're going to add a breath to it. So we're going to inhale and stick out our stomach, which is the opposite of what we might naturally want to do, and then we're going to exhale. We're going to suck it in. So it's inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Inhaling through your nose, exhale through your nose. So we're going to look at our tummy, and we're just going to do it 10 times, inhaling and exhaling with our stomach moving out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, exhale. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So when it's done faster, it is called breath of fire, and it looks similar to this. Can you see my stomach moving? So that you can do during the winter, sometimes when you're cold, and you do this breath breathing exercise. You can warm your body up. And now we are going to bring ourselves onto our backs. Make sure that your neck is relaxed, your back is completely flat. And we are going to raise our legs on a 90-degree angle for starters. So if you remember your math class, this is a 90-degree angle. And we are going to drop our legs to 45 degrees. And we're going to hold it for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring your knees into your chest. Relax your stomach and your back. So now we are going to do a sit-up, and we're going to hold it for 10 counts. So you could relax your legs down, and we are going to reach for our toes, holding the sit-up with our chin into our chest. We're using our abdominal muscles, which are our stomach muscles, and we're counting 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax your neck and your stomach. So sometimes you feel your neck getting a little strained, and that's okay until our stomachs get stronger. So now what we are going to do is we are going to do the same sit-up, and we're going to add breath of fire. First without legs, and then the second time we're going to extend our legs on a 45-degree angle. So let's come up to a sit-up, reaching for our toes, and breath of fire, go. And rest. Good, relax your neck and your stomach muscles. And now we are going to bring our legs back up to a 90-degree angle. We are going to drop them to 45 degrees, and we are going to reach for our toes, and we are going to do breath of fire, and go. And bring your knees into your chest, relax your neck and your abdominals. it's not so easy, is it? And just rest, and we are going to give it one more try. So if you're having a difficult time keeping your legs out, that's fine. Just alternate between your chest coming up or extending your legs like so, and just practice your breathing as you do it. And hopefully you will build your stamina and your strength, and you'll be able to do it by the end of our sessions together. So now let's take our legs up to our 90-degree angle, drop it to 45, come up to your sit-up, and breath of fire, go. And hug your legs and relax. So to come up to sitting, we are going to do spinal rolls. We are going to try to use our stomach muscles to bring ourselves up. If you are unable to come up using your abdominals, that is fine. You could roll yourself up to the side like so. And maybe you can try, make sure that your back is completely round. You're like your little ball, and you're tucking your chin into your chest, hugging your knees, and your spine is round. You don't want to go back flat-backed, because you'll go down and you'll get stuck down there. So keeping your back round, a little ball, inhale and exhale, rolling along the length of your spine, inhaling, exhaling, and coming back to front. Now to conclude our session, we are going to close out with 3 long Sat Nams. Sat Nam means truth is my identity. And if you are already comfortable with chanting, then you can join in with me in the beginning. And if you're still getting used to it, you can jump in on the second and third. Or if you like, you may just close your eyes and listen as we close out. So we're going to rub our hands together, press our thumbs against our sternum, our shoulders are rolled back and down. And if you remember, you're going to look at the tip of your nose and roll your eyes inward and upward towards your third eye, which is about 1 inch above your eyebrows. And just listen or join me. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. And slowly open your eyes. Thank you for joining me. And my name, once again, is Miss Luz, and I am with the Caribbean Cultural Center, African Diaspora Institute. And until we meet again, Sat Nam. Bring your hands to your forehead and bow, sealing the work in your frontal lobe.